Is it on? Okay. So, I'm growing tons of things here. This is the front yard. I really love this grass and how it starts blooming like this. This is blue oat grass. Over here, I am doing tons of edibles. So obviously my rhubarb, and I took pictures of that before because it's huge. So notice the rhubarb and the humongous leaves. Really excited about that. And my little succulent containers. Really proud of how those are turning out. This is an experiment. I put tons and tons of different sunflowers and poppies and zinnia, and I did not pay attention to spacing, I just went for it. So we'll see how that goes, but they're sprouting and they haven't been mowed over by slugs, so that feels like a good thing. But my vision is that this will be just humongous sunflowers. And I have 2 pots of carrots, Nantes and purple carrots. And my strawberries are going crazy. This is just one little pot. I've got zinnias and straw flowers. This is a Romanesco plant I couldn't fit in the backyard. Over here, oh, ladybug. Yes, that's a good sign. So my strawberries, which I have mostly June-bearing strawberries, because I found that June bearings produce bigger fruit more consistently than before I had just the smaller varieties. I forget what they're called. Anyway, this is all garlic and shallots that I planted in the fall. I have a couple new squares of arugula that's growing. I've been loving the arugula. These are some calypso bean sprouts from the bean seeds that I dried and saved last year. So I'm really excited that they appear to have worked and saved properly. They're looking lovely, besides being eaten by slugs. This is arugula that I'm letting go to seed since I planted heirloom variety. I'm going to try to save the arugula seeds so I can plant them next year. And these are shelling peas that have taken forever to germinate. And we'll see what happens if I get like a cup of peas that I can actually use. I have blueberries growing right there and 2 other blueberry plants growing over there. And then behold, the raspberries are going crazy and they're spreading all over the place. I also have some rhubarb down there that I got from my grandpa's garden. That isn't as healthy looking as the new rhubarb, but it's sentimental, so I keep it. And that's pretty much what I have going on in the front. Insane. This is the path that I put in last year that I'm designing to incorporate perennials and plants that attract pollinators. My goal for next year, though, is going to plant, I'd like to plant flowering plants and things that bloom earlier in the season, because most of my things bloom like in July and August. So this is awesome for pollinators later, but not really right now. For now, it's just nice for me. So I planted tons of grasses. My Spanish lavender is looking like it died this winter. So that's sad. I'll have to replace that. This huge plant is Shasta daisy. One of the 6 artichokes that I planted last year that survived and came back. I planted a bunch of nasturtium, so those are spreading and those will sprawl out. And I planted mainly white blooming variety, so I'm really excited about that. Most of the blooms here are yellow, white, and purple. My thyme is filling in. This is echinacea, and there's echinacea over there. This is another variety of daisy. I have coreopsis, I think, and black-eyed Susans, and the molehill. Okay. Moles live in this area also, or voles, or whatever is making that hole. I filled that in yesterday, and this morning it was filled in or dug out again. Happy times. So we'll see what happens to this grass, because it looks like half of its root system is totally destroyed. So awesome. Daisies. This is another swath of sunflowers. Oh, my lavender. I love this lavender. Coreopsis, daisies, nasturtium, which are edible, by the way, and two other beautiful artichokes that survived the winter, so I'm happy about that. Alright, in scene.